As always, I want to tell you guys that this is for comedy purposes only and shouldn't be taken seriously. I am, yes, a brony and a fan of the shows. Usually, I only make fun of episodes that I greatly enjoy.
You know the worst thing about you being the princess of friendship? The dishes.
This makes no sense. Spike being a slave normally probably would do the dishes anyways, and how does being a princess actually cause more dishes to be made?
I only meant that you've come so far. Well, you're a great friend now, and...
Oh, I feel terrible. I've got to make it up to them. Pack a bag, Spike. We're going to Canterlot. And make a list of my friends' names.
It's not a list of your friends if you can't even remember who's supposed to be on that list.
My little pony,
Skip.
my little pony.
Wow, last I checked, Twilight sucked at flying. Now she flies from Ponyville to Canterlot. That's a hell of a skill gap.
It's exactly how we left it.
How did no one maintain a royally sanctioned building?
I've got to make it up to...
Oh, Minuet, Twinkle-Shine, Lemon Hearts, Lyra Heartstrings, and Moon Dancer.
Sounds like Twilight should really take a lesson from Drake.
I stay down with my day one niggas and we in the club screaming no new friends, no new friends, no new friends, no, no, no.
Look, I know the hourglasses are cutie mark, but does it really have to be all over the building? I mean, there are other shapes in the world, you know that, right?
It's not too late to forget I opened my big mouth.
Oh, Spike, I'm glad you opened your big mouth. These ponies have
I
probably...
wouldn't call that a backhanded compliment, but it wasn't even a compliment, and it's pretty mean for the princess of friendship.
Twilight Sparkle! You old so-and-so! What are you doing here? Hey, Spike!
You know, I'm pretty sure Colgate is crazy. From her manic expression to the fact that her home is discolored and covered in cobwebs, I don't think she's as well adjusted as you think. Then again, most incidents are crazy.
I can apologize to all three of them at once.
Let's hope they're not as traumatized as Minuet.
Tinky's both here and then in the flashback. So, does she, like, never age? What an unfortunate cutie mark to have for multiple reasons. Recolored Shirley.
Friendship was, but I've learned so much since I moved to Ponyville. I learned what it means to be a good friend, and that I certainly wasn't one to the three of you. So for all the pain I caused you, I am truly sorry.
You know, they were a lot more bitter in the original scene.
Does that pony do anything except study? I think she's more interested in books than friends.
But
Well, here's another face for the archive.
according to this book, you're supposed to add...
You know what I just noticed? All of Twilight's classmates and friends are unicorns. That's racist.
But according to this book, you're supposed to add the sodium chloride first. I read ahead, and to make a proper salt lick, you need to add the molasses first. Well, I read ahead too, Moon Dancer, and I'm sure it said sodium chloride first.
Actually, they're both wrong, as the ingredients are thrown in at the same time before mixing. The only important part is the amount. Also, these are pretty much the same books.
Here's Johnny!
Sound from magic is just as loud, if not more annoying than Twilight talking.
I'm really sorry to bother you. I was just hoping...
Damn, bushy brows!
No. That was awesome!
When did Pinky become Tails?
What? That's the librarian.
Apparently this middle one is from Big Hero 6, but I never watched that movie, and if that annoys you, you can leave a message in the complaint box, but quite frankly...
Don't check that shit!
I'll have a double burger with steak and eggs, and a milkshake, and a side order of revenge!
So, gotta give it out to my patrons, as always, which is AskEquestriaCurious, whose links will be down below for their Tumblr, where they do a hodgepodge of things. So pretty much if you use Tumblr, you'll probably like the stuff that they put up, or you'll at least be interested in those topics. And OKIZEME, whose channel will be linked down in the description as well. He does a hodgepodge of stuff, mainly to do with dissing Jerry Pete. He most certainly does not like Jerry Pete. I don't mind Jerry Pete. I think he can be a dickhead sometime, mate. I certainly won't. But, you know, I think he as a person is pretty cool. Yeah, so it's been a week. I'm finally done with finals and all that stuff. And I'm getting back into the swing of things. This week's episode, at least my version of this episode that everything's wrong with, was meh. I just wasn't feeling it too inspired. I think next week's episode is going to be a lot more, and I know I didn't do the Yak episode. I'll get back to that when I have a chance to, probably sometime in the middle of next week. I don't know, guys. I gotta find some sort of break to put it in. But yes, as always, guys, it's been Faith and Limited. Peace to Lim out. See you guys later.